Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. If today is your first time coming to my channel, please kindly do me the favor to subscribe, put on notification bell at any time I put on an amazing content like this. You'll be among the first to be notified. Sorry, I think this recording started late. I thought it was recording before I created it, but unfortunately it wasn't working. But I'm going to show you the settings, then I'm going to teach you the strategy. This strategy is mainly for scalping. You can use it to catch spike, and at the same time you can use it to trade the default settings on any of the synthetic indices, Bitboom 1000, 500, 300 or crash. Now I usually say that whenever I'm posting a strategy on my channel, always try to practice it out. Make sure you understand it before you try to go live with the strategy, because many of you, whenever we put out strategies like this, you are usually in a hurry to place to practice it with your real account. Please, the idea is to make money, not to lose money. So please, if you still try doing that, kindly stop it. Make sure you practice it, understand it. Then if you are not clear, you can comment or ask the question in the comment section. Put your question in the comment section so that I can go through it, then definitely reply you as soon as possible. Now, this strategy is very simple but very technical. Why did I say it's technical? We don't just base it on one particular time frame. Now, let me tell you the reason why I took this sell trade. When you check this trade, you notice it's I think immediately I took it, it was just a candle ahead, then the spike came. Now, let me tell you the strategy or the reason why I did that. Before you trade or you take trade on the lower time frame, check the movement of price on the higher time frame. Usually I use 1 hour time frame. Now when you come to 1 hour time frame, for those of you who understand price action very well, you can see that this point here, at this point, price gained support here, right? Then when price came back there became a resistance. So I noticed price has been making resistance, price has been rejecting at that zone. So what did I do? I wait for the lower time frame, which is the 1 minute time frame, to give me a sell signal. And what is the sell signal? I want to see this brown line crossing the red line at level 85. Immediately I noticed that, then I went and took a sell order, because I know in a short while it's going to spike. So there's going to be spike immediately that. Now in trading, we call such zone, this zone, a flip zone. When we say flip zone, it is an area of interest where price flip, in the sense that an initial resistance that became a support, or a significant resistance that became support, or a support that became resistance. So that area in my 1 hour time frame is a flip zone area. So that was why I leveraged on that. So we don't just base on the indicators alone. We use the information the indicator gives us in line with price action based on what we are seeing in higher time frame. So that was why I was able to catch this spike. You can see it was not the movement was not much. You can still see it's still spiking. Do you notice? It's still spiking because price is at an area of interest in my higher time frame. So sometimes when I give you this kind of information, some of you just rush in, you don't check. That's why I keep playing emphasis. When you check my video, I tell you, always understand the trend, most usually in the higher time frame. Understand what price is doing in the higher time frame so that you can leverage on that in your lower time frame. Now when you check here, this is what prompted me to take that sell here in the 1 minute. When you check this line, the brown line has crossed the red line at level 80. So as immediately it crossed it, I went to check what price was doing in the higher time frame, which is 1 hour, and I noticed price was at an area of interest. So there's high possibility of the spike coming. That is why I took the spike, so that you don't just take or place trade blindly. It is very important. The strategy is simple. You can see there's no much indicator. It's just in the window 1, and we only have 3 indicators there. So you use the information given to you by the indicator plus price action on your higher time frame. It can be on your 1 hour, your 4 hour, but make sure whenever you want to balance equation in trading, don't just use only the information the indicator is giving you, so that you don't trade like a blind person. Please, it is very important. So that you don't trade like a blind person, because when you are doing this and you are not focusing on what the higher time frame is giving you, there's probability that you might lose your money. So, and the essence of doing all this is to make profit, not to make loss. So before I give you the strategy, the setup, now this is the condition for taking trade. The first condition is to see what price is doing on the higher time frame. That means always check out for price to get to area of interest, such as area of resistance or support. Then you can then place trade based on the indicator's information. As it is now, for us to catch spike, we want to see price, which is the brown line, crossing the red line. That the brown line is a moving average, crossing the red line. Which that red line is for the MACD signal line. So when it crosses it at level 80, then we want, that is the first condition. That should be the second condition. The first checkout is you should check what price is doing on the higher time frame. If price is at the resistance zone in the higher time frame, then you come to catch spike. If price is at the support zone, then you trade the default setup. Shall you get it now? For the default setup, that means for buy, you need to see price at a support zone, because when price is at a support zone and you get the same signal like this, maybe the moving average crossing the red line at level 15, then there is high probability of winning the trade. As it is now, if it is crossing here, it is very risky to place buy, because in my higher time frame, price is at area of interest, a significant area of support and resistance, a flip zone. So my buy may not work. That is why whenever we give you signals, you try it out without using information from higher time frame, you lose your money. These indicators are just to guide you. Now you can see how price went up at this point. When you check the higher time frame now, you notice maybe price was at a particular support zone. Do you get it? Maybe price has gained a support. That was why price was moving towards the up direction. This time we didn't have much spike towards the downside. So, and this is crash 300. 2-3 candles can give you up to $5 for just one single entry. So if you understand the concept of how to use the higher time frame to complement the lower time frame, then you will make much winning using your indicator strategy, because the higher time frame, the essence of checking the higher time frame is to make sure that price is at area of interest where you know you are 100%, if not 100%, at least above 50% certain that price will definitely favor you before it go against your prediction. So in today's strategy, it is using the higher time frame in line with the lower time frame signal. So if I want to take buy now, I need to check if price is at the support zone in the higher time frame. If price is at the support zone, then I get a signal whereby the brown line is crossing the red line at this point, then I will take a buy. Remember, all the mobile strategy is mainly for scalping. It is not used for long trade. That means you can't hold it too long, because when it comes to analysis, market analysis, it is complex, and if you are new to the system, always scalp and leave. When you make little profit, leave. Make little profit, and make sure that when you are taking those entries, the conditions are in place. Don't just say okay because you notice this cross here, just like the way some of you, the new traders, do. When you notice this cross, oh, you take a buy, and not knowing that in the higher time frame, price is at the resistance zone. So, and when price get to resistance zone, the next thing you see, you just see it a drop. You see a huge drop, and at the end of the day, you blame the person who gave you the signal or put out the signal that the signals are not working. No. So please always learn to use your higher time frame to augment your signals on lower time frame. you make sure it's in line so that you don't make excess loss. Please guys. So now this is the settings. I'm going to be sending another video on how you can scalp and also cast spike. So for this week we'll be starting with this one. Now here's the setup. For you to put it on, for those of you who are new to the platform, if yours is dollar, use it. If yours is hashtag, click on this icon. When you click on the icon, you see we only have 3 indicators: the RSI, period 14, close, background signal. We don't need the style, we only need the levels. That is level 85 and 15. That is what we want. So then the second one is the MACD. Leave it on default setting. You can put it on 4 pixels so that it should be bold for you to see. Then the lastly is the moving average, period 2, shift 0, simple, 2 pixel and 4 pixel. So that is all on that. So can you see guys? So that is all. Then I've told you the entry. Make sure you check the higher time frame. If your higher time frame, sometimes you can even use the same indicator. That is this settings. If you notice your higher time frame is giving you a buy setup, or it just crossed the MACD at level 15, then you can come to your lower time frame and look for opportunity of buy, because at that moment we expect price to be pushing up more. And make sure you don't use open many positions. Just at least maximum of 1 to 2 is okay, so that you can be able to protect your equity and manage risk. I think that is that, guys. Alright, thanks. Please, if you are here to subscribe, make sure to subscribe. Some of you are always watching my video, but you are still not yet subscribed to my channel. Kindly subscribe so that I'll be able to put more content out there, so that YouTube will be able to put this strategy out for people who are interested to benefit from it. Please, because it is very important. If you guys are not subscribing and sharing these videos, it won't danger us to keep bringing out new strategies that's going to earn you money daily on this particular platform. So I'm pleading that you guys kindly subscribe, put on notification bell, and do me well to share this video so that YouTube can also put it out more to those who are out here in search of genuine strategy that can earn them money on a daily basis. Thanks.